Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are returning to Blaze and Misty of the Inferno Pack. It was a heck of a year last year, and I'm not sure Blaze really knows what to make of it between clashing with both Prospect Peak and Crevice Lake and finding out that a wolf has taken the place of his mate in her old pack, Junction Butte. Misty is the real Junction Butte 3F. And there's now another Junction Butte 3F who is not Misty, but who apparently is pretending to be her and has turned the pack against them. It's a lot to take in, especially for Blaze being as superstitious as he is. It's kind of been a year. And not only that, but he really doesn't know necessarily what's been happening with the other elements packs in the area. Of course, his sister Pyrrha moved down to this area this year, and Tempest, who is Pyrrha's brother-in-law, has been up here dealing with the Prospect Peak, who his sister leads, and it seems like there's more that going on than meets the eye with that situation too. I don't think Blaze is very filled in on any of that, but is it going to have an impact? I'm pretty sure it will. There also was something later in the year where it seemed, oh, we've got a den near here. It seemed as if Tempest's sister actually warned Pyrrha and Nimbus to leave the area, possibly due to a severe sickness, or we're still not entirely sure. So that is interesting. We'll have to see if anything comes of it for this pack, but as they begin this year, I'm not sure they really have any idea what lies ahead. Now, I think Blaze is going to want to move up this way. He doesn't like Crevice Lake. They kind of have some beef with him for nearly killing their leader. But with all the horribly disconcerting things going on with Junction Butte right now, I think he kind of wants to pull away from them. He doesn't particularly want to have to fight with Misty's family, especially. Oh, I guess there's food here. Especially when they were on reasonably good terms before and now they're not. I think he's just gonna try to avoid that conflict as much as he can and kind of move elsewhere to do it. Oh man, the sun is setting on this first day, and we've marked most of the territory. We still got a lot of our territory down in the south too, but I think Blaze is going to look for somewhere to den within this area. We haven't found that many dens, we've only stumbled on one, but I think he's going to poke around in here. There's probably some dens around. I never remember what's exactly in the different hexes here. But this seems farther away from Junction Butte, as much as he'd like to go back to his original den, which, if it is in this hex, I think he will. But I think it might be a little closer to McBride. He really did like that den, but he just is a little uneasy after everything that happened. He's not sure that's gonna go well. So we're gonna mark this territory here. We just gotta run down to these scent posts and then do some sniffing. Hopefully there is somewhere in here that we can put our den, because he kind of didn't find one first. He just kind of... oh, those are bison. He just kind of decided, this is farther away, I'm gonna go here. But we'll see if we bump into any of the dens down here in this hex. I can't remember which one specifically they're in. Oh, there's one right here. Alright. I think we will actually choose this one for now. It's not the one that we found. It's not the one by McBride. I think our old den is actually right down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere in this area. It's closer to McBride. But we'll find that one. And I guess we'll just unlock some of the McBride dens too, so that we know that they're there, because we need to find a few more. We could just auto do that, but Blaze kind of wants to find the ones where he knows where they're at, so that he knows more easily how to get back to me. I think it's right down here, isn't it? Either that or I'm imagining things. Oh no, it is over here. This is where we were, I'm pretty sure. The slope down there goes to McBride, so there's gonna be one on this hill here, I think. Is this the hill that has it? Yes, it's right here. And then the den we were at is the one that's actually right up here. Maybe we were seeing the McBride one. Goodness, our stamina is abysmal right now. But I think the one we were at, yeah, it's right up here, right by these cliffs. I remember these cliffs. I remember getting into trouble on these cliffs. All right, let's go ahead and find it. It's one of these trees right here. All right, and that should be enough, I think. Yep, goodness knows we have enough territory. We are still the Inferno Pack. We'll hit continue and move on to choose a den. And we're gonna go back to the other one that we found because this is still a little too close to Junction Butte for comfort right now. Whew, alright, here we are. I think this is actually, now that I'm seeing it in springtime, the den that the Legends pack was at for a while. It is a wooded den, which is good. We don't want to be dealing with eagles. Blaze doesn't like eagles. So let's go ahead, we'll choose this one. We'll have to dig it out, of course, because it is a dirt den. Oh, our boy's gonna get all muddy. Poor lad. But it should be a good one, hopefully, one that will be pretty safe for the puppies. We'll see how many we end up having here. Oh boy, as for the name, let's just go ahead and we'll call it Wooded Hollow, because I'm not creative with den names. But first, before we welcome the pups, we do have to choose our age perks. So let's view perks. The previous time we had Strength, Speed, and Fun Parent. Well, Fun Parent has gone away. Honestly, I think we might do Youth for Prowess. We could do that one next year as well. Still, I think we will do Youth for Prowess. I don't know if he would have Territorial Might just yet. I kind of get the vibe that maybe that's something he'd pick the next year when he's a little bit older. I think we'll still go with Strength and Speed, though. That is what he had the previous time. I think that'll be fine, and these ones eventually go away. In fact, we lose Speed the next year and Strength the one after that, and then all of them go away by age 7. So we'll do that, and we'll advance to age 4. We'll have these new perks for the coming year. We can't go back to our younger self. This is fine. I think we'll be all right. And here we are. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pups. That's 7. Oh my goodness, and only 1 female. Holy cow. 6 boys and 1 girl. Oh goodness, we might have our paws full this time. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll update their designations, and then we'll see what they look like. And here we are, now 4 weeks old. Your pups are too big for the den as they spend their days playing outdoors. Socialize with them with playful emotes to increase the affinity of your pack. If they're playful, play with them. If they're hungry, feed them. If they stray far away from the den, go find them and carry them back. Here we are! Spring is deepening, and we're all the way up to 10M, by the way, now. Hello, 7M. This is a lot of pups. Oh my gosh. We didn't even have Youth for Prowess for this previous year either. Goodness. Well, hello, you guys. Oh, it's so good to see the little puppers. I think Blaze is a little bit intimidated. I guess we're already full on affinity. Gosh, there's so many of them. Oh my goodness. And we had, I think, 5 the last time. 6 boys and 1 girl. It looks like she's kind of grayish from what I can see. We can't. They're all in the shade here. Whoops. Let's try to encourage them to walk a little closer. Hello, there's 10M. We can see some of them a little better. They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, I say that every time, but goodness, WolfQuest did a darn good job with the puppies. Now, I'm not sure if we're even gonna have enough food to feed them all. We're gonna have to hurry up and go hunting. It's a good thing the territory shouldn't be bad today because, gosh, we don't even have enough food to keep feeding them. I hope this is enough. All of the different coats, too. And as per the usual, we're not gonna be naming them right away. We're gonna be naming them in a couple episodes here. So for now, you still have the chance to submit names in the comments. We'll be picking from that. 5M's already disappearing, but it looks like Misty's on it, except 9M is following. Goodness. Oh my goodness, what a rowdy bunch of pups we have. I know it's telling us we're on cooldown. Blaze is excited. Let him play with his babies. Gosh dang it, he's not used to having a cooldown either. Oh my goodness. This wasn't even enough to completely feed them. Alright, I suppose we best go sniffing out an elk herd, and our territory should be fine. That's all the sense, but I think if we run off this way, Misty will hopefully stay with Misty. Misty, can you stay with them this time? I don't want to... I think you need to look after them. There's so many of them. They're not gonna do well on their own for the first time, I think. We also hopefully she'll feed them more, but we'll let her stay with them at least until we find some food. Well, we've had to travel a ways, but we have found the elk herd. The problem is, I think they're pretty close to Crevice Lake territory here, so we need to be careful. I did call Misty to join us because she did end up feeding the pups, and it's always nicer to do a hunt with some help, but she's not here just yet, so we're going to see if we can get these guys on the move. I don't know if they'll be keen to run from a lone wolf, but we'll see, we'll see. Oh, there they go. They're going in a better direction than they could have. Okay, I can work with this. This is all right. They're not running into Crevice Lake territory just yet. So as long as we can find one that'll turn around, we'll see if any of them eat dirt on the way too. Are you gonna turn around? No. Oh, yes you are actually. All right. Well, it looks like we found our target. Let's go after her, see if we can get a good bite. Oh yeah, she's very weak. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. That's truly not fortunate. It's just a minor injury, so it's not a huge deal, but still definitely not what you want on the second damage of the first hunt of the season. My gosh. All right. Well, she should go down with one more bite here. We have the stamina for it. There we are. I suppose we didn't end up needing Misty's help, but we still want her to be able to eat, because even she had to pitch in feeding the pups to get them all fed. There she is now, by the look of it. We'll let these guys eat and return back to the pups. Something tells me that a litter of this size is gonna keep us on our toes. Alright, and we've made it back. I think the pups are all still pretty full of food. I'll still give them a little bit though, because we don't want them starting the night hungry. My gosh. I think that'll be enough. Hopefully they're not badly hungry by any stretch of the imagination. They're still above 90. But goodness gracious. Yeah, Blaze is panicking a bit internally. Like, he loves his babies. Don't get me wrong, he loves his babies, but... oh boy, there's a lot of them. This could keep him very, very preoccupied, and I think with the concerns of everything that happened right at the end last year too, he's just hoping he'll be able to keep them all safe. But I think this is where we're going to go ahead and leave this episode here for today, because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.